Fable 5 is back, but it's not back for long. Now is your chance to one-shot complete apps that replace your subscriptions out there. And even if you've never vibe coded before, Fable 5 makes this extremely easy, and it's actually a great opportunity to learn how to vibe code and start building. Claude Fable 5 is available to Claude Code users for just a few more days. I'm sharing this with you because there is a lot that you can accomplish in these next few days that can save you thousands of dollars per year. So in this video, I'm going to show you what I've been doing to save over $1,000 a year on subscriptions comfortably, and it will hopefully be inspiring for you to think about doing the same thing over the next few days while Fable 5 is available in your Claude Code plan. It's well worth the $100 or $200 for a max plan. Even if you downgrade after and hardly ever use Claude Code again, Fable 5 is truly remarkable, and it could change everything about the way you look at AI. So let's take a look. This is ConvertKit, and in case you're unfamiliar, this helps you create landing pages for opt-ins for your lead magnets to collect emails. For example, it helps you do visual automations to send users into certain email sequences, maybe for nurturing, for onboarding, whatever. Here's an AI captain's email sequence, for example. But you use this for marketing, right? But the point is, I'm paying $60 a month here, and I'm hardly even using it right now because I'm just not in a season of my life where I have the time to send out emails all the time. But I am using the automated sequences for people that like join the school community. So I literally just had Fable 5 vibe code this called Herald, and it has all the emails here. I can send new broadcasts. There's a whole interface here for writing the email, sending a test email. I've got all my sequences here. I didn't import all of them yet, and we still have to fix the styles and the templates, but we're almost there, and you can see here's the whole sequence. I can skip through them. And meanwhile, it's got all the analytics. It'll say who received these emails. It's got the settings, the same as ConvertKit would offer me. Here are all my rules. So when a tag is added, for example, call a webhook, which goes to N8N and does a bunch of fun stuff to send emails to new school users. Forms, so when I need to collect emails, we create a form, and there it is. There's the embed. And I can, of course, edit that, but mainly there's templates and settings that they'll follow. So here's a sample template for AI captains. Here's my from addresses, and I can add more. Like, it just made like 90% of the functionality I need, if not 100% of everything from ConvertKit. And now I can save $60 a month. I'm going to give it like one more month. I'm going to get back on it. I'm going to make sure everything is working right. But what's important here is two things. I'm going to save 60 times 12, $700 a year. Pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good money. And here, if we go to all my Fable chats, there it is, my Herald MVP. Now I can literally make changes to all my email sequences, to any of my actual rules, my automations, whatever I need to. I can just do it here with my agent instead of having to go in here and do it. Now, I haven't used the Kit MCP yet. I mean, good for them, because without an MCP, I don't see why any software as a service will stay in business as it becomes more and more mainstream to just vibe code your own apps. And who knows how that's going to come about, but we're so close. It's just like ridiculous. Look, here we see what the MCP can do. Import an external draft. So it brings an email draft you wrote into as a broadcast. You can do that with the API, boring. Set up a welcome sequence. Yeah, you can't even do that much with the MCP. So I'm saving $60 now a month by vibe coding this app with Fable. And every time I need to fix something or add new functionality, boom, I can just tell Opus to do it. I don't even need Fable to do it because I just needed Fable for the main MVP for this beginning part. If you're watching this video and you're not doing this already, use every token you can until the 7th of July, 2026. Consider upgrading to the Max 20X plan so you can remove these subscriptions from your life. I'll give you another example. Vouch. These are testimonials from people in the AI captains. Are the videos working? Yeah, even the videos are here. All of these testimonials were imported from Senja. Senja is a testimonial platform. How much am I paying for Senja every month? $29, 29 US dollars every month. I like to round up, right? 30 times 12, 360. And so if we add 720, these two softwares as a service now. I'm saving over $1,000 a year just because I no longer have to use all this. And to be honest, while I love this service, and Senja, I think you were a great service before AI. Now we don't need you. You don't even have a ton of control. So if we go to, AI Captains, right? Which would be on one of the AI Captains websites. Cool. I can go in here. I can change the design a little bit. Oh, hey, I got to upgrade to change the color, right? Upgrade to Pro to automatically show testimonials in English language. All these features that they keep behind a paywall, these limited designs that I can do, like say I want to just do it differently. I mean, I guess, custom CSS. I'll just have Claude Code do it or whatever I'm using that day. It's just going to be way easier. So not only am I going to save over $1,000 a year, but I'm going to have more control as well. So here in Vouch, same thing. I can import new testimonials straight from Senja. I can make new widgets. And once again, this is still my first draft, so I gotta still work on this. And I'm gonna have to host it online. Oh, and here's a studio. I can make a PNG. And by the way, this was all created with my brand knowledge base. So sorry if this is small and crazy, but here's the Jordan Herbs knowledge base. And we have everything about my brand and my project. So the AI Captains project, audience and pricing, the curriculum inside AI Captains, the promise, the overview, the brand voice. Then say we have my messaging, like what is the positioning of the Jordan Herbs brand. Everything is in here. So when I work with my Claude Code agent over here, it'll automatically check out what it needs to based on Claude MD, which basically says, here are all the files. And depending on what the prompt is, look at the appropriate file here, which might be avatar, which might be messaging, collaborations, frameworks, blah, 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 blah. And actually the knowledge base is a good time for me to share with you the AI Captains School. Inside the AI Captains classroom, there is a course that guides you through building a knowledge base for your project or business step by step. So you have everything you need inside organized folders for your AI agent to build exactly the way you need it to without needing to prompt your agent every time. So when the agent opens up, it knows exactly where to look and why, because you've set up your Claude MD to check out the knowledge base. So if that's interesting to you, 7-day free trial, go join, do the knowledge base, make it for free. So all of this is in here. And so when I vibe coded these apps, it's using the right colors. And even this, if I want to just make a basic PNG, which I didn't even tell it how to do it yet, it automatically puts these in the brand colors, the Jordan Herbs colors. And I can just download the PNG and there it is, right? It even got resolutions in here. It's got aspect ratio. Amazing. And all my testimonials are here. Okay. So there's something to fix, right? That mark. And so then it's typical vibe coding. I just go in and say, hey, when there's like a tag thing, like make sure that doesn't render in the video. This was all one-shotted. And what you're seeing, I literally have add a tag right here. AI Captains core member. There it is. There's a tag. Like all of this was one-shotted. So part 2 is how are these actually running online? I host these on Cloudron. So I rent a VPS, either from Hostinger, where you get something like 8 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of RAM, and it's always online. I could do it from a Raspberry Pi in my house, but I move around a lot. And so something like the email service, I want to make sure it's online all the time. Or you could use DigitalOcean. You can get a droplet for $20 a month, $24 a month. I think I might have a referral link. We'll put that down below if you want to support the channel. But point is, get a VPS, then install Cloudron on it. And Cloudron is an open source app store. This is an aside, but like you can install all these open source apps, which is awesome. But then meanwhile, you can deploy your own apps. You can simply tell Claude Code to check out the docs, and it can learn all about how to use the Cloudron CLI. Once you have Cloudron installed on your VPS, you log in with the Cloudron CLI and the agent knows exactly what to do. So it can now deploy these apps online to your own domain, to a hidden domain, wherever you want it. So all of this can be online. So when the embeds happen, which we see in the widgets, when I need to make an embed, right now that says localhost, but really that would just have the domain that's provided and hosted by Cloudron, which you can put behind a Cloudflare proxy. So Cloudron can help you hide the IP of So Cloudron, I recommend if you're trying to vibe code things and not have to host a bunch of different VPSs, you can just put everything on there. It'll show you all the graphs of what's going on, how much RAM you have, what's being used. And then what I think is the coolest thing, it'll allow you to make a Docker registry. So all of these apps can exist in their own Docker containers. That's how Cloudron works. But what's kind of the coolest thing here is I can say, okay, how much memory do I give this app? And right now I'm going to give it a little more memory just in case we get a lot of users at the same time. And then it'll automatically manage all the apps to make sure the server doesn't crash and it has the memory it needs, the CPU it needs. So Cloudron is great software to put on your VPS that you can then deploy your vibe coded apps. And right now for the next few days, Fable will help you recreate almost any app you want. Now, the last thing I'll share with you, just because some of you are probably like, ConvertKit sends out emails and that's why they charge you so much, because you're basically paying per email. Like, there's a reason you only get a certain amount of subscribers, because it costs to send emails. But what I already have is a Mailgun account. So a Mailgun account just gives you an API key, connect your domain, and then you can send emails from your apps. If you have forward-facing apps, if you're even in Cloudron, you can connect a Mailgun account to send emails without having to run your own email account. So this is $30 a month, the basic plan. And you're going to end up paying more if you're sending out thousands and thousands of emails. But it's comparable to saving, I don't know, let's just say it's $50 a month. Because you can use the Mailgun account for plenty of things. With ConvertKit, I can only use it for my newsletter. I can't use it for my vibe coded apps that might require sending an email either to me as a notification or to a user for some reason or to a new customer, whatever. So I've got less than 3 hours left. I hope you are building and taking advantage of using the most powerful consumer model that's ever come out. It's a great opportunity to audit the projects you're already working on. Just say, hey, check out this workspace, check out my app. How can it be made better? How can we make skills to make this better? How can we fix the Claude MD? Anything you got, just send it through Fable and use your plan usage limits for the next few days. It will so be worth it. I personally feel really inspired to build using Fable. It's just a really friendly model. And despite all the Anthropic drama, it's a good product. So take advantage of it. Happy building out there. Subscribe to the channel for more AI building videos, and I'll see you in another video.